Everyone knows that incomes in Japan are high, right? But it's also common knowledge that the cost of living in Japan is high. For example, a single stalk of green onion costs me over 100 yen. A 5 kilograms bag of rice costs more than 4,000 yen. The cost of living here in Japan is very high. But even in a high-income society, not everyone can be rich. There will definitely be poor people. And Japanese people don't eat sushi or wagyu beef every day. So, how do those with modest incomes live in this high-cost country? Today, I'll take you to see.
瞧不起我是吧？想让我去探店的话，